show, TrendingSA on SABC3. The stage is always yours. And we've been saying that he'll be joining us, and the time has finally come. We're going to find out about his relations with Nina Hasty.
There's no relation between Nina Hasty and
so, with no further ado, Nina, give us some further ado and do the honors.
Let me do my job. All right, so today's guest has released 3 successful albums. He represents Maftown, boasting Fix My Hair, baby. Thank you.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Thank you. He boasts accolade after accolade after accolade, including Salma for Best Newcomer, 5 Metro FM Music Awards, way too many SA Hip Hop Awards to mention, plus 2 MTV Africa Music Awards. Are you understanding the gravitas that we are bringing? Friends of TrendingSA, I want all of y'all, because there are people in the studio tonight, give a standing ovation, even you in your lounge, and your granny, help her up. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Mufasa, Abuti Full Up, the great Cassper, Nyovest!
That was a great intro. Thank you.
First and foremost, welcome to our program. Secondly, you smell amazing.
I know, right?
Okay, I'm done.
What are you wearing?
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I don't like giving out the name
no,
as well.
That's fine.
It helps that I don't know how
Send
to.
her a bottle.
No.
I'm gonna need to know.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, welcome to our show. We've been wanting to have you on here for the longest time, so welcome to TrendingSA, Cass.
I've been seeing people tweeting me about coming on the show for a long time. I didn't know it was actually a TV show until a while ago. When
What did you think it was?
No, I just started seeing people tweeting me about trending, and I'm like, what is this? Until I saw it was a TV show. So I've been meaning to come up here for a while.
Do you watch TV?
When?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah, I seldomly watch TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did you ever think you would be this rich? Did you ever think that
I
you
was
would
thinking
have
that's
these hits?
Yeah.
Has this always been the plan? Have you exceeded your own expectations?
It's one thing to dream, it's another to live it. You know, I think when I was a kid, I was a big dreamer, so I said all these crazy things. But it's another thing to, live it. Like every time I drive my Bentley, I literally sit there for like 5 seconds before I drive, and I'm like, man, this is really my car. You know what I'm saying? Like when nobody's watching, when like the character's off, like the rapper ego is off. Yeah, that's where I'm from. I used to have a crush on this girl. She made me struggle for the longest of time.
Where's she now?
I don't know.
You know where you are. She hasn't slid into your DMs.
That picture of me and Cooley is one of my favorite
Please
pictures.
bring that up again.
Bring that up.
Where did that go?
Because we were both struggling rappers at that time.
Wow.
You see, I couldn't believe I was with him. Like, oh my God. So he was launching his first album. No, it was JR's launch.
What year was this?
It was, I don't remember, but it was JR's album launch. I remember. JR was very big at that time. Yeah.
Sure. So you're like the poster child for success doesn't come overnight. I mean, years and years of the trying to
I watched
get
all of you
out.
on TV, well, except you.
Getting all of that in. Like after all those years and putting in all that time, what did it take to come up?
Perseverance, man. You really have to keep going. Like that's the one thing that I've learned. You have to be consistent with whatever you do. Like even after, there's a little bit of success, that's something I learned. Like even after you feel like you're successful, you just need to carry on doing, the same things that you were doing in the beginning. Like I never gave up. Like imagine 3 years ago, I was thinking yesterday, 3 years ago, there was no South African artist who could ever say, I'm going to do a show at the Dome. There's 20,000 people. It was not possible. It was crazy. It was such a moment for me. Now it's done already. You know what I'm saying? So I think people really, if I didn't believe in myself, it was never going to happen. So I think you need to believe in yourself. You need to, have perseverance. And the most important thing is prayer. Like, people don't understand that my things happen because there's a power that's bigger than me, and that's God. You know what I'm saying? So if
Wow.
If I was solely, relying on my power or strength or my mental capability, I would have long failed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I remember being at the Dome when you were on that weird suspended
Yeah.
stage.
Floating stage.
The floating
Yes,
stage.
yes.
And Mama, I made it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is that the moment where you're like, okay, no, I've made it now, but you've also broken other barriers and boundaries since then? So,
That was very spiritual.
that was a very spiritual moment.
Yeah.
That a whole experience
My
was
sisters
Mama, I
told
made
me
it.
that people were crying.
Yeah.
And
It
my
was
mom told me
phenomenal.
as well. So people were crying. I just kept on going. The song was not supposed to be that long, but I just kept on going and repeating, Mama, I made it. Because it was so surreal to see 20,000 people beneath me.
And did you feel that I've made it now?
It was, I didn't feel like I made it, but it was just like we did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
that
still
was-
don't feel like I made it.
There was
That's-
a feeling
that's what I wanna know.
in the Dome.
Yes.
We all felt like
Yeah.
this is something that is huge and that you've done, and now we feel like we can do our things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I've done my
Yeah.
job. If I could inspire people to be the best they could be, I've done my part, because I feel like I'm like the sacrificial lamb. Like I need to go and be dissed, mocked, and everybody, you know what I'm saying, tell me why it shouldn't be done, why not me, I'm not, worthy, and then do it, and then, change everybody's mindset. Then everybody can do it. Like, that's why I'm so glad that Dr. Dumi did the Dome this year.
Yes.
And and he sent me a shout out, and I was like, for me, he's a gospel artist.
Isn't that
you know what I'm
great?
saying? What he's doing is, his purpose is greater than mine, because, he's just taking people directly to God. You know what I'm saying? So for him to, mention me in such a, amazing place, or to mention my name, I was like, I'm so proud of myself that my name will always live on. Even if someone comes 6 years from now and does the Dome three nights in a row, they always say, there's this kid who started this concept. So, yeah.
Then in Mama I Made It, you say you let me quit school, or your friends called you a fool. In those 8 years when you're in Johannesburg trying to catch a break, was there any pressure to quit?
Yeah, man. Both my parents were teachers. My dad just retired last year, actually. A shout out to my dad.
What's his name?
Tamila.
Tamila.
Yeah. That's the dude. Yeah,
Dad.
yeah. That's where I get all like the humility from. You know what I'm saying? He taught me to calm down. And what's your question? Oh yeah, so it was really tough. I mean, also South Africa is such a conservative nation, and we don't have role models, you know what I'm saying, and media is always reporting about negative stuff. So I don't want to say we have a negative nation, but that's what we gravitate towards. So like imagine having these big dreams and nothing to show. Like I had no hits, I had nothing, so I kept on talking. Like there's people who always come up to me and say, man, do you know you told us this and that before you did it, and everybody laughed at you. So it was very difficult. And Nina's one of the people who know about my stories before. You know what I'm saying? If I told you how I met Nina.
No. I want to talk about which music video were we shooting in Newtown?
I can't tell that story.
No, that story.
This is what people have tuned in for. We saw the video on social media. He said he was going to come here
So
and
this is
tell
how I met
us.
Nina.
As long as it puts
Tell
my queen in a
us.
positive light.
I mean, yeah, it's positive that she ended up here, but the story. Yeah.
No, but it's not true.
No, this how I
not
met.
true.
It was
This how I met
know what,
Nina.
it's
We
fine,
were
it's
in
fine.
Sun City, and then I was with Jude, one of my best friends, and
You have to mention his name.
yeah, and then we see this like pretty white girl, and we hit on her, both of us. So we competing the whole time. We were young. I think we were like 17, and we're trying to hit on Nina, and we don't know who's winning. But I think one of us was, you know what I'm saying? I think me. But anytime. Anyway, so the next day was Christmas or something.
Yes, it was
And-
Christmas Eve, and I was
and
stuck
we
in
come back.
Rustenburg.
Yeah, we come back to our room and we find a dildo in our room.
Okay, that's the end of the story. We don't need to hear the end of it.
do not have to rub that.
We have to hear the end of it. Wow.
And it was from Nina.
And there's something wrong with the transmission.
No, let me
Yeah.
just
So I meet
years
Nina
go
like
by.
4 years
Yeah, 4 years
later
go by, right?
at a club, and I'm like, yo, man.
I got your dildo.
Exactly, that's what he said. And I'm so wait, I'm like, my what? And he's like, the dildo that you left in the hotel room. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. So in his head, I'm dildo girl, right? Like, in my head, I was like, this kid was trying to give me a CD, right? And I was like, what a stupid name, Cassper. Ugh. And I, with all respect,
No,
I
it's
didn't
okay.
think you were gonna make it.
I know, nobody thought.
I didn't. I had no idea that this was going to happen. But in his mind, I was this weird girl that had left a dildo in the hotel room, which wasn't even mine. I mean, it was like
This is
dildo was it, Cassper?
It was Nina's, man. And I didn't understand why would Nina give us the dildo. Well, like, we two like.
And I'm like, what are you talking about?
the ultimate misunderstanding. Well, I mean, someone somewhere knows that is theirs. That they left
It's
in that
Nina.
hotel room.
It's not. I don't know what you're talking
At least
about.
the dildo's not going to want boyfriend allowance.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the next filler. Filling up
How do you forget things now?
FNB,
We're
right?
doing
I mean, the
FNB.
ultimate plan beyond filling up, FNB, your kind of vision for your future.
Yeah, right now I'm concentrating on fill up F&B Stadium, which is happening on the 2nd of December.
Yes.
It's my last fill up show in Johannesburg.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people trying to bring it to other places, but it's the last one in Johannesburg. So if you didn't attend the previous two, you really need to make sure that you come to this one. And the tickets, go as cheap as $100.
So. I need a free one. Single mother. I'm a single mother. We'll share a birthday. Hook me up.
Okay, yeah. The birthday, yeah. My fans say you don't like me. I've been seeing a lot of tweets saying Cooley doesn't like you.
But baby, you know that I like you because
I don't know.
you.
But anyway,
Cameron says I don't like you. You say I don't like you. I do like you.
Yeah. I love you.
Brilliant.
Though.
Are you going to stick around for the next segment?
Yeah.
All right, brilliant. This is Cassper and Nyovest. Stay with us. After the break, when we come up, we find out what's up on WhatsApp. Stay tuned.
That's my baby, that's my baby girl, that's my baby girl.
SA on SABC3. We're about to wrap things up, but we have some feedback, love, comments from social media. Have a look.
Comments!
Trending SA. Oh, he prays, all right.
Yeah. That's my family church, St. John in Potchefstroom.
I wait now. You're so authentic.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's all right.
You have a question?
One quick question. Right. So you won summers, you won metros, you won.
Yeah, I don't count my summer. I don't mess with summers. Yeah.
You've done all of that.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that you want to Grammy, my man.
Yes.
How are you gonna get there?
Just being authentic and telling my story. I don't know with what song, but I know that it's gonna come one day. I'm gonna win a Grammy, so I'll be the first, South African rapper or African rapper to win a Grammy.
And you'll get it as well.
Yeah,
Of course. Who else?
of course. Yeah, so I'm working towards that. But I never want to think about which song it's gonna be. I think my story is just powerful and it's gonna move the world.
Do you have a time frame on it by any chance?
Nah, it's a Grammy, man. You know what I'm saying?
30 years,
I don't know when it'll come, but
Martin
it'll come.
Scorsese took like 30 years to get his first Oscar, so
Yeah.
don't even stress it.
With the...
Who cares?
Right, so since you're on the show and
Difficult Yeah.
right now, there's this whole thing.
Yo,
On
you quick.
WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
We've checked and we've seen your Instagram profile. Rabona, this little video that was there.
Yeah.
Le walk. Le walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the one sharp away?
Yeah, I can.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm
Right, for
actually
those that
a
don't know,
great
let's
dancer.
actually check out the video. Let's check out the video first so that you guys know what it looks like.
Nyovest, 2nd of December, you know exactly what to do. We'll be dancing all the way to FNB Stadium. That is it for tonight. That is it for this week. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. We're back again Monday night with a special announcement. You better tune in 9:30 p.m. SABC3. We love you.
Whoa.
Yes, ingane esikhona nama-outs. Yes, shut up and move. Yes,